Since wine is such a strongly trending color this fall and was already a staple in my own closet, I decided to use it for this example of how to put together an amazing capsule wardrobe grouping out of things that were already in my closet. I'm mixing my wine pieces with charcoal gray and navy basics, again, that were already hanging in my closet, as well as some accent underlayers and sweaters to round out an 18-piece grouping that amazingly created 74 different outfit combinations. Of course, these same ideas will work with any color range that your closet offers. And if you have to add a few pieces, I think they will be great investments. Let me show you the process that I use to create those amazing results. In my own closet or with a client, I love to start a mix and match exercise with what I call a core four. Two different bottoms, here that's a skirt and a pant, some sort of underlayer top, and at least one overlayer top as well. I happen to have two overlayers, the suede cascade cardigan and the longer duster length sweater one. So I'll call this one a core more. Add to that, again, from my existing closet, other neutral pieces that are compatible. In this case, I had a full core four in navy, jeans, matching skirt and shell, overlayer sweater, and a core three, dark jeans, a skirt, and a shell in charcoal gray as well, plus this little print shell that ties the gray back to the berry. Now, the colors in these core groups don't have to match exactly. Differences in fabric and texture can often be enough to let the viewer's eye see them as compatible. Then we simply added some additional underlayer and overlayer tops. Little shells are a magic wardrobe extender, so I added one in blush pink and another one in rose. This slate blue surplus wrap jersey top, and a little shorty overlayer cardigan in off-white that obviously works with virtually anything in my wardrobe. And I pulled out a selection of scarves that incorporated those various colors. We'll use those to link outfits together. Now, the very easiest formula for building outfit combinations starts with an inside column. That means a bottom and top in the same or a closely related color. Here it's pants in the shell. Every one of these combinations would also work with the skirt and shell. Here I have on a color matched shoe, a contrast shoe in the navy or dark gray would be additional options. So let's start building outfits. Obviously, we can layer on the matching cascade cardigan, and we could do the same thing with that long one, of course. And the only downside of that combination for me is that my color pattern is relatively high color contrast, a big step of light to dark from my darker hair to my lighter skin and eyes. By adding that little bright wine and cream scarf, I get a pop of that contrast near my face to make the whole combination work. Of course, I can get that same contrast by replacing the cardigan with this little creamy white shorty sweater. And again, that same little scarf is going to pull that color pattern together as well. And berry and navy is always a great combination. Here you're seeing the skirt and shell, the same outfit would work with the pants just as readily. And because the sweater is lacy, bits of the wine color will show through to make the combination even more integrated. This time, instead of a scarf, I added a necklace in navy stone with a bright silver trim. The brightness of the silver also adds that pop of contrast. Counting the duplicate bottoms for these combinations, we're at 6 outfits. Another easy way to build outfits is an outside column. that means one of your overlayer tops with your bottoms. Here it's the long cardigan with the pant. Of course, it could be the shorter cardigan with the pant or either of those with the skirt. So 4 different inside columns we could be working with. And we build outfits by adding contrasting underlayer tops. Here you'll see the various combinations and linking scarves to pull those combos together. So these two are linked with this long, soft scarf that's the navy, the dusty blue, and then floral motifs in both the blush and the berry. And that will link all of those. And here with the rose or with the navy and berry, this little square scarf does that same trick. This one's interesting because it has different motifs in each quadrant of the scarf, so it can look entirely different depending on which way it's folded before we tie it. Now, I should mention that many people, when we begin working on their wardrobes, will say to me, scarves, I hate scarves. I have a whole drawer full of the darn things. I never wear them. I don't know what to do with them. And I can't think of a client who ever walked away without saying, oh my goodness, you converted me. I love scarves and what they can do in my wardrobe. Now, I'm not limited to inside columns in the berry. Remember that I can build inside columns with my navy pieces and with my gray pieces as well. And here you see the various overlayers. I've added, by the way, semi-opaque tights in the navy and the gray to give me a continuous flow of color from the top of the outfit all the way down to my footwear. That's an option, especially nice for when you're dressing in chillier weather. Each of the overlayer tops that you're seeing here can work over each of the color columns. So 4 columns times 4 overlayers gives us 16 additional looks using this inside column formula. Now, another way that we can point toward outfit combinations is to look at a print that combines multiple of the colors that we're working with. So this little top is a perfect link in that way. The arrow pointing to that top is making a point of the fact that this top was cut very straight and was too long for me. So I simply added a casing to the inside of the garment, ran a strand of elastic through it, and now the elastic lifts the top up so that the elastic is at my waist. The upper bodice blouse is over a little bit, so my waist is defined and my hips are balanced. And again, that works with either the gray skirt or the gray pant with either of the wine overlayers for 4 more options. Columns don't necessarily have to be the same color top and bottom. We also can work with what I call value columns, which means that the top and bottom garments, although different base colors, are about the same color value. That is, their light to dark dimension is about the same. And their intensity, their brightness or muted quality is also very similar. That allows your eye still to move up and down the silhouette relatively uninterrupted for still that sleek, elongated look. So here you're seeing various combinations of value-based columns and an assortment of our underlayer pieces working with each of them. When you realize the permutations of these outfits, that's adding another 20 outfits to our mix and match combinations. That gave us 17 garments mixed and matched into 54 different combinations. And if you have a jean jacket hanging in your closet, I'm betting you do, I know I did, that can sub into every combination that we just made with that navy cardigan and give us a shocking 20 additional combinations. 18 pieces, 74 different ways to wear them. Certainly the basis for a fabulous travel capsule if you're going somewhere exciting this fall. And if you're staying home, you can look chic in a different way every day. Now, obviously, the scarves that provide the color links to make these various combinations really pop are key to this wardrobe extending concept. And because berry is such a popular color this year, I've really stocked up in our online store of scarves with that berry included. In total, we have somewhere in excess of 200 different scarf combinations to help you build mix and match options with whatever colors are featured in your closet. So to learn more about building these capsule interconnected wardrobes or to shop our scarf inventory, I hope you'll pop over and visit us at nancynixrice.com. See you there.